She sits behind a nameplate that reads, Dr. Kshetra Mare, Principal. She has a master's in English literature. She leads an institution. And 15 days ago, she had never edited a single video in her life. What you are about to see is not a tutorial. It is not a course. It is the raw, unfiltered truth of what happened when a woman decided, enough waiting. It starts today. It was vacation. Most people rest. I couldn't. I have knowledge, years of it, literature, philosophy, psychology, the kind of knowledge that changes how people see the world, but it was sitting inside four walls. I had heard about YouTube automation, faceless channels, AI voices, people building audiences without ever showing their face. I thought, if they can do it with entertainment, I can do it with intellect. But then came the first wall. What is my niche? Education, too broad. Motivation, too crowded. AI and money, not mine. I sat with that question for 2 full days. And then it came. Literature, philosophy, psychology, dark, cinematic, intellectually fearless. A channel called Kshetra Mare. And the first video, the invention of loneliness. Then came the script. I went to ChatGPT. The tone wasn't right. I tried Gemini, still not it. Back to Claude, something different happened. I didn't want an AI-generated script. I wanted my vision brought to life through AI. And finally, a script that stopped me in my tracks. The invention of loneliness. Loneliness isn't just a feeling. In literature, in philosophy, in psychology, it is a concept, a constructed one. And that is exactly what I wanted to explore. Script done. But the real challenge? It was only just beginning. Now I needed visuals, Pexels, Pixabay, hours of scrolling through free stock footage, finding clips that matched the dark, cinematic feel I had in my head. Then the voiceover, a deep, rich, cinematic voice, perfect for a video about loneliness, philosophy, darkness, color scheme, dark and moody, background music, ambient, haunting. Every single detail was intentional. Then came the editing, CapCut, Canva. 2 tools I had never used before. Act 1 took me an entire day. Not because I was slow, because I was learning a language I had never spoken. A text overlay that wouldn't align, a transition that looked wrong, music that drowned the voice, timestamps that refused to sync. I sent screenshots to Claude. I asked Gemini. I watched no tutorials. I just kept asking, kept doing, kept failing forward. 6 acts, 6 days of editing. There were moments I thought, this is too much. I should stop. But I remembered something I tell my students every single day. The discomfort you feel right now, that is growth happening in real time. So I kept going and going and going. Day 15. YouTube Studio, upload, processing. I had to learn my resolution, subtitles, description, tags, thumbnail, more questions, more figuring out, and then the button, publish. I didn't check views. I didn't refresh the page. I just sat there quietly and felt something I hadn't felt in a very long time. The satisfaction of building something from nothing, not for an institution, not for a student, not for a result, for myself, just for myself. If you are educated, experienced, and sitting on a treasure of knowledge, and you think YouTube is not for you, look at this nameplate. Dr. Kshetra Mare, principal. She started 15 days ago, and the very first thing she chose to explore, not a trend, not a hack, not a shortcut, loneliness. Because in literature, in philosophy, in psychology, loneliness is not just a feeling. It is a constructed experience, a manufactured state of mind. And on the Kshetra Mare channel, that is exactly what we unpack. The first video is already waiting for you. The Invention of Loneliness. Watch it and tell me, were you ever truly alone? Subscribe to Kshetra Mare, where intellect meets darkness, where literature meets the human soul. This is just the beginning.